glad you feel that way. But how about getting some anger management? Take care of that.
No, don't tell me how to control myself. Okay, you let someone in with sneakers and not sandals?
You trim the nose hairs too.
Oh, you trim your beard, you ugly.
We silenced it, but this man used a slur that starts with an S and ends in C.
Yeah. Wow. You're making comments on my looks. I don't make comments on yours. Yeah. You attack my looks first. Okay.
I know. Someone know about this gentleman. Call me.
No, you're.
Look at this racist gentleman right here.
The man in sandals then thinks twice, because the bouncer pulls out his phone and the dude in sandals simply denies using it and instead calls him an a-hole. Obviously it backfires.
You attack my look. You piece of. You're just a piece of.
Call me that word one more time. What's that word you called me?
You're losing.
What you called me? The other word with the S. The S. What you call me?
You attack my looks, okay? I'm not.
What did you call me?
Okay, you let someone in with sneakers.
Look.
You're just.
This dum-dum had no clue someone else was recording it the whole time, pretending he can get away with his racism. Unfortunately, we have seen these stories too many times. One woman called the bouncer the N-word. According to the Mirror, she's facing jail time. Her name is Sharna Walker. Oh, and then the outlet updated their story. Walker, 25, was jailed for 14 weeks. Natasha Williams, a model in England, was filmed issuing the expletive-laden outburst outside the Clink Cellar Bar in Leamington Spa on Boxing Day night. The 24-year-old shouts about someone stealing her handbag, during which she leans her head back and spits out a word. We'll leave it at that. All right, so look, I'm going to share this perspective. After, and I know this is a little, could be considered weird. I don't really care. I haven't worn sandals since I was like 10 years old. And here's why. Does anybody remember the diss track that Cameron put out on Jay-Z and clowned his open-toe sandals? He's talking about how he's the king of New York and he's walking around with jeans, and Cameron clowns him for, as I've learned in California, they call them thongs. No lie. But ever since I heard that, I haven't worn sandals since. And I don't know if I ever will again. Via Univision, the origin of the term usually goes back to Panama at the beginning of the 20th century. This was how the American workers who worked on the Panama Canal referred to the Panamanian labor force. However, the word continues to generate debate for its offensive nature, even when the Hispanic community uses it. In 2009, the Latin cultural institution El Museo de Barrio in East Harlem was forced to rename a poetry series entitled, and you see the word, after protests from the community. Organizers told the New York Times at the time that the title was intended as a postmodern take, inviting dialogue and debate over issues of identity.